Right. Okay, welcome to Girl Scouts at Home. Today we've got a couple Girl Scouts, older Girl Scouts, a cadet and a senior, who have been singing and playing games in their troop, which is a Girl Scout tradition for a very long time, over 100 years. And so I'm going to have the girls introduce themselves, and we're going to talk through a couple of games and talk through a couple songs, and we'll just kind of see where it leads us this morning. They're a wealth of information, and I'm so excited that they're here with us, and thank them for doing this. So with that, girls, I'll turn it over to you, and you can introduce yourselves, maybe tell us a little bit about you, and then we'll jump into your songs and games.
Hi, I'm Ayla. I'm a cadet. I'm going into 8th grade, and I love camping.
Hi, I'm Annalise. I'm a senior, and I will be a sophomore this year, and I love Girl Scouts. So,
Awesome. And your mom's co-leader, correct?
Leader.
Yeah, leader.
And have you both been Girl Scouts since you were in kindergarten?
No.
I've been a Girl Scout since 1st grade.
I've been a Girl Scout since 3rd grade.
Okay. And then I can't remember, was your mom a Girl Scout when she was a girl?
No, but I think our grandmother so her mom was a Girl Scout.
Gotcha. So does your grandma still give you Girl Scout advice?
No, she lives up in Montana, so we don't really have the chance to talk.
Gotcha. Okay. So what do you have in front of you? What are you gonna talk to us about today?
We're gonna talk about 3 different songs and then 3 different games. So, yeah.
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. So this song is called Everywhere We Go, and it's a repeat after me song. So I'll start and she will do the after part.
And you have to start off very quiet and repeat until you're nice and loud.
It's literally like this short of a song. But I don't think, would you like us to repeat it or no?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay.
Everywhere we go,
People wanna know who we are, so we tell them, we are Girl Scouts, mighty, mighty Girl Scouts,
mighty Girl Scouts.
and if they can't hear us,
we'll
shout a little louder,
shout a little louder.
and then you would go louder.
Gotcha. So what's an example of a time that you would sing that song?
We actually sing this song quite a lot. We go
during your Zoom meetings with your troop.
During Zoom meetings, okay?
We actually go and help out, or once a year, so around the holidays, we go to the retirement home that's near us, and we actually sing some Girl Scout songs, and we also sing some holiday songs, and this is one of them. And it's also really fun to do at Girl Scout camps. We don't, because not a lot of Girl Scouts actually know this, but the thing is, since it's a repeat after me song, once you learn it, if you know it, you can lead it. Leading a song may be like kind of, oh, I'm an introvert, so it's gonna be fun. But trying new things is always something good. I like to lead songs, but I don't know if you do, but I think it's a good song, and it's nice and short, but it's just like da 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 da. It's catchy. So.
Got a catchy tune.
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, thank you for sharing that one with us. What's your next one?
This is actually a fairly common one, even outside of Girl Scouts. It's called Boom Chicka Boom. I've actually done this in Girl Scouts and in out of Girl Scouts. There we go. So there's actually different styles you can do for this song, but the actual song is fairly repetitive. It's actually really repetitive. Which one would you like? Oh.
Okay.
Would you like us to go down all of the styles?
Sure, why not? Because I think one of the cool things that you're communicating is that really girls, if they like to sing, they can change the songs and change the beat and
Yeah.
just make it what it works for them.
This song is actually fairly interactive with everyone in the room and not just who's ever leading the song. Because if you know a different style than somebody else, like you could know janitor style, which is actually fairly common and it's fun to do. Somebody else can know like Valley Girl style and you don't know, so then you let them take over and it's actually really fun.
Underwater style.
Yeah, that one's fun. That one's fun.
What style was that, Ayla?
Underwater style.
Oh, nice.
Here, but we can do it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just gotta make a noise.
Yep.
Yeah. This is a repeat after me song.
Oh no.
Well, yeah, it is.
It's only the front.
Well,
That line.
no.
Mm.
It's a repeat after me song, Ayla. Okay, there we go. I said a boom, chicka boom.
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 I said a boom, a chicka, rocka, chicka boom.
I said a boom, a chicka, rocka, chicka boom.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Janitor style.
Janitor style.
I said a broom, sweep a broom.
I said a broom, sweep a broom.
I said a broom, sweep a broom.
I said a broom, sweep a boom.
I said a broom, a sweep a mop, a sweep a mop, a sweep a broom.
I said a broom, a sweep a mop, a sweep a mop, a sweep a boom.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Valley Girl style.
Valley Girl style.
I said like a boom, chicka boom.
I said like a boom, chicka boom.
I said like a totally boom, chicka boom.
I said like a totally boom, chicka boom.
I said like a boom, a chick like a rocka, like gag me with a spoon.
I said like a boom, chicka like a rocka, chicka like got me with a spoon.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Baseball style.
Baseball style.
I said a boom, chicka boom.
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 I said a boom, a chicka rocka, hit that softball to the moon.
I said a boom, a chicka rocka, hit that softball to the moon.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Barn style.
Barn style.
I said a moo, chicka moo.
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 I said a moo, a chicka, watch your step, don't track it in the room.
I said a moo, a chicka, watch your step, don't track it in the room.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Race car style.
Race car style.
I said a vroom, shift a vroom.
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 I said a vroom, a shift a grinder, shift a grinder, shift a vroom.
I said a vroom, a shift a grinder, shift a grinder, shift a vroom.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
One more time.
One more time.
Astronaut style.
Astronaut style.
I said a moon, shoot the moon.
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 I said a moon, blast me, shoot me. Oh wait, hold on. I said a I said a moon, blast me, shoot me to the moon.
I said a moon, blast me, shoot me to the moon.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh.
One more
Oh, yeah.
time.
One more time.
Flower style.
Flower style.
I said a bloom, chicka bloom.
I said a bloom, chicka bloom.
I said a bloom, chicka boom.
I said a bloom, chicka bloom.
I said a bloom, a chicka blossom, smell those flowers, chicka boom.
I said a bloom, a chicka blossom, smell those flowers, chicka boom.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Parent style.
Parent style.
I said a boom, go to your room.
I said a boom, go to your room.
And then there's more styles after that.
You guys look like you have a lot of fun doing the songs. That's awesome. I can see
We were gonna-
how a lot of troops that are either getting started or younger troops are going to really enjoy this and pick up on what you're doing. So thanks.
I mean, we were just reading off what was on like the different styles, but there's
Scout songs.
actually way more. Our favorite is underwater style. There's also a Star Wars style. I forgot how it goes, but it's hilarious.
Did you do the underwater one?
No, would you like us to do?
Yeah, show us what that is.
You just do this thing where you're with your mouth.
You like,
and you
Ah,
and you
gotcha.
just say it. So if you would like us to demonstrate, we can. Or
Why don't you just do a couple lines
okay.
just to get the effect?
can-
I said a boom, chicka boom.
I said, "Oh, boom, chicka boom."
I said a boom, chicka boom.
I said, "Oh, boom, chicka boom."
I said a boom, chicka rocket, chicka rocket, chicka boom.
I said, "Oh, boom, chicka rocket, chicka rocket, chicka boom."
Oh,
Uh-huh.
oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
One more time.
One more time.
Whatever style.
That's awesome. Good job. Thank you. We should, I don't know if we said this in the beginning and we probably got the impression, but you two are sisters, and
Yeah.
which is why you're not social distancing. We got to be careful with what we do right now, but you're family, so you're good.
Mhm.
Let's see, and you had one more. You have Princess Pat, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And did you say that this is kind of a non-traditional Princess Pat, or did you?
Yeah, we saw, well, for our silver award, we were learning Girl Scout songs and patriotic songs and just songs all over just to learn. And we saw this version of the Princess Pat. So none of us actually knew the Princess Pat before this, but it was a very neat version. These girls were singing it, and it was kind of like a round, but it wasn't. It's really interesting. It is a repeat after me song.
And I have actions with them.
Yeah, we have actions, but I forgot some of them. So.
So actually, before we start Princess Pat, you said something about your silver award. Tell me more about your silver award, and you guys mentioned.
Okay. So our silver award is called Scout Songs and S'mores. It's actually a website, and it is a bunch of different songs that we've learned and we've recorded us doing them. We actually had a very fun time recording them. There are two things of bloopers, but we actually made it into kind of, what is it called? A sing-along. Thank you, Mother, in the background. And that's what we've been doing. The words are on the screen, quoted by my mother. And there's a bunch of different songs. So there's Girl Scout songs, patriotic songs, kind of all
Campfire songs.
And then
Fun songs.
fun songs. So there's Baby Shark on there.
Perfect. And then, did you want to plug the blogs? You want to plug the blog?
Mm-hmm.
Remember what the address is?
Let me write it down.
No, actually, that's really good. But hold it up a little, and just hold it like this.
Is this close enough?
No.
Yep, and just hold it for a second. Perfect.
1,000. Okay.
Scout songs and s'mores.blogspot.com.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so Princess Pat, right?
Yes, I will try and remember the actions. Mother, you should help.
It's kind of a learn as you go, right?
Okay.
Okay.
The Princess Pat
Lived in a tree.
lived in a tree.
She sailed across
She sailed across
the 7 seas.
the 7 seas.
She sailed across
She sailed across
the channel too.
the channel too.
And she took with her
And she took with her
a rick of bamboo.
a rick of bamboo.
A rick of bamboo.
A rick of bamboo.
Now what is that?
Now what is that?
It's something made.
It's something made
by the Princess Pat.
by the Princess Pat.
It's red and gold.
It's red and
And
gold
purple too.
and purple too.
That's why it's
That's
called
why it's
a
called
rick of bamboo.
a rick of bamboo.
A rick of bamboo.
A rick of bamboo.
Now Captain Jack
Now Captain Jack
had a mighty fine crew.
had a mighty fine crew.
He sailed across
He sailed
ever crossed the channel to, but his ship sank, and yours will too, if you forget, a brick of bamboo, a brick of bamboo. Now what is that? It's something made, by the Princess Pat, it's red and gold, and purple too, that's why it's called a brick of bamboo, and that's the entire song.
Awesome. And isn't there some question is what is a rick of bamboo?
It's red and gold and purple, and
Yeah, nobody knows, right?
honestly, kind of want to make one, like make a stick, make it red. But that would be fun to take to camp.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
It's like your clan pole
I
or
could fill it with beans.
nice. So what games do you have for us today?
Three games.
We have 3 games. Actually, most of these are fairly common. When you first like meet people, like meet something new, can you? When you go to a camp, you'll usually play these like to get to know you and stuff. And these are actually fun to do over Zoom, and they're fun to do in general. I've actually done them at school too. So, yep. The first one is called Never Have I Ever. This is a game that can be played actually for all ages, just depending on what you're saying. But okay, I'm just gonna read this off because I tried to explain it to my mother in my own way, and that was very confusing. So how to play. Children will sit in a circle holding 10 fingers up. Well, you can play with 10 or 5, depending on how short you want the game. One child will start by saying, never have I ever, and then something they've never done. So, for example, because I've played this at camp before, late at night. Okay, yeah, it wasn't past bedtime though. So we will start with 10 fingers and put your fingers up, man. Thank you. So I can start by saying like, never have I ever liked roller coasters. That is a true fact. And so if you do like roller coasters, you'll put one finger down, Ayla. And then she'll go and she'll say,
Never have I ever climbed a mountain.
Mother, put your finger down. She did it. And then our mother would go, yes, she's right behind the camera. And they would say something, and then you would keep going. But I mean, there's not really like a win or lose to this. Actually, it's just more fun to say. It's more fun to target people. I'm sorry, because well, not like that, but it's fun to figure out what people haven't done and what people have done. And it's like pretty fun. The kids get really into it. I'm not joking. I sat at a Girl Scout camp. So I work as a CIT at Katrin. And we just sat down there playing. We played for about 2 hours. It's really fun.
So it's kind of a good way to get to know other people too, so you can figure out what they've done or similar interests.
Yeah.
And so is the idea to say something that they have actually done or have not done, or does it matter?
It really doesn't matter.
Okay.
You can say something, or you could say like, I know she likes roller coasters, but I don't. So like I could say that and put her finger down. But like that's the competitive version. So.
Gotcha. And so the idea is to ultimately have a finger up in the end, kind of? Okay.
Kind of being like the last one standing.
Gotcha. Okay. That sounds fun. Kind of like an icebreaker too.
Yeah, all of these are actually icebreakers. They're pretty fun. Actually, I put these at the beginning of every single class I've actually taken in high school, so that was fun. Would you like us to go on to the next one?
Sure.
This one's called Two Truths and a Lie. So basically how you play is you pick 2 truths and 1 lie, and you say them to the person or like to the group, and the first person to guess the lie like wins, I guess.
Mhm.
Goes. So like
You can play this with an index
yeah.
card too.
Mhm. A truth could be for me. I was born in Arizona. I moved to Nebraska, and I've been to Hawaii. And then they will like guess which one's the
I
lie.
should know this. You've never been to Hawaii.
Yes, that's the lie.
That's the lie. You can actually play this with index cards, and if you want to mix it up, for some of my classes, we've actually not put our names on there, or you can, and you try and figure out whose card it was. So like the teacher or the troop leader or whoever is going to hold the card will read it. They'll have it written on a card saying which one's the two truths and which one's the lie. And they'll read it, and the troop will try and guess which one was a lie and whose card it was. And it's actually really fun to do, because then if the people don't know it's you, then they don't know if it's true or not, because they won't know whose card it is. So that's actually a fun way to mix it up. That's sometimes how I play in class, and you can also play without it.
Mhm.
It's just a matter of people telling the truth. Would you like to demonstrate, Ela? No. Okay. So it's pretty fun.
You can.
Okay. The next game we have is called Name Relations Game. That's not really a good title, but it is. And so how to play this is everyone's sitting in a circle facing each other. That, or we can stand up. I've done this at camp standing up. There's just really no
Through
physical
Zoom
movement.
too.
Yeah, you can do this through Zoom. There's actually no physical aspect to this. It's verbal and talking. So you'll say your name. So my name's Annalise, and you will start with, you can do food, animals, cities, colors,
Different
oh gosh, what's it called? Adjectives. That's how we played it at camp. Oh no, yes. There's different versions you could do. Usually the most popular are like animals, or adjectives.
Movies.
Yep,
books.
movies. Pretty much anything. So you'll say your name, and then you'll say whatever category it is. So if we're doing like animals, I could be what's something that starts with, I was gonna say aardvark. Annalise aardvark, and then Ayla would say something else.
Ayla armadillo.
Then you have to repeat.
So then you would repeat it.
And
So she would say Ayla aardvark, Annalise armadillo. Or wait, what?
Annalise aardvark, Ayla armadillo, and then the next person.
Actually, when you have a big group, it's actually very hard to get through. I've played this in almost all of my classes. And it's, sometimes we actually use adjectives. So I'd be like, ambitious Annalise, and then Ayla would say, ambitious Annalise.
Ambitious Annalise, and amazing Ayla.
And then my mom would say, okay, she's an A name, so this is gonna be fun. Hey, when my mom, would you like us to repeat? Ambitious Annalise.
Amazing Ayla.
No, Ayla.
Ambitious Annalise, amazing Ayla.
Mother.
Astonishing.
Astonishing.
That's a good one. No, you gotta repeat it. What's my name?
No.
Ambitious.
Ambitious Annalise, amazing Ayla, astonishing Angie.
And then you would go around until the circle. So it's really easy being the first person. Last person gets all of the hard work.
But whoever in the group can like make it all the way around the circle without messing up things.
It's not really a winning game, but like it's really fun to do.
Okay.
Right. It's a challenging game.
Yeah, it's definitely
it's got, so the first letter has to be their name. The first letter of their name also. It doesn't go A, B.
Yeah.
It goes by the first letter.
Alliteration.
Perfect. So do you have typed up notes in front of you, something that we can attach to the file? Okay.
It's also on our
Oh, okay.
But the songs are on our Scout Songs and S'mores.blogspot.
Okay, we'll get that up.
Check out the bloopers. They're hilarious.
Okay, I'm going to check it out when we get off of here. So I've also got another file that I'm going to attach to our Zoom call or Zoom recording, and it's got other Girl Scout games and songs on it. Let's see. I just want to mention a few, see if you guys, if they ring a bell with you guys. Little Sally Walker, do you know that one?
Oh yeah.
I actually play that for cheer and for Girl Scouts.
I
It's
played
really
it in
fun.
dance before.
Oh, it's so
So you want to talk briefly about, just give us a brief description on how it works?
Mm-hmm. So, would you like to explain it, or would you like me to?
It's kind of hard to do over Zoom.
It's hard to do it over Zoom because it is a physical game. But so the girls will stand in a circle, and you'll pick like 1 or 2 people depending on the size of your group, and they'll go in the middle. And so there's a song that goes with it. And it's, would you like me to sing it?
Go ahead.
Okay, you want to sing it with me? Sure. Little Sally Walker walking down the street. She didn't have a partner, so she stopped in front of me. She said, "Hey girl, do your thing, now stop. Hey girl, do your thing, now stop." And then repeats.
Yeah, and while you're singing that song, the person in the middle will run around.
So
and
they'll
stop
keep
in front
running.
Stop in front of someone, and then they'll do a dance, and then the person that is stopped in front of does a dance, and then they join them.
So when the lyrics, so it'll say, "Little Sally Walker walking down the street. She didn't have a partner, so she stopped in front of me." So the person who's ever in the circle will keep going around the circle until it says stops in front of me. And then who's ever the person they're stopping in front of, they will look at each other, and then it'll go, "Hey girl, do your thing, now stop." So you just dance to it. You go both of them do it. So it's like, "Hey girl, do your thing, now stop. Hey girl, do your thing, now stop." So the 2 people that were dancing will switch places so that the person that was in the circle and the person outside of the circle will flip. So the person outside of the circle will do the same thing she did. It's really fun to do.
And the idea is to mix up your dance moves, right?
Yeah.
Gotcha. How about disco? There you go. Okay.
Gotta do some Michael Jackson.
So I've got and there's Strut Miss Lucy. Do you know that one? I think it's similar to Strut Miss Lucy. Do you know that one?
Never heard of it.
This is where there's 2 columns with space in between, and someone walks through. One person starts by going down, doing some kind of action. So similar to Little Sally Walker, only you do it basically in like a London Bridge type of setup. Ride That Pony, relay ball games, fruit basket upset, bubble gum
Please throw
arm.
me a soda.
You have to go.
I'm sorry.
There is another game, so it is a physical game. It's called Down by the Banks. I was addicted to this game in 7th grade.
You sit in a circle, and everyone's right hand goes over their partner's left hand.
Come here, mother. We need your help.
So like this, and then the left hand is up. And then
No, you're not in the camera.
like that.
Yeah, there you go.
And then the person starts, and they go
So
down by the banks, and they keep going.
So it's in a circle. So it's like this.
And there's a song that goes to it, and it's really singing.
Yeah.
Down by the banks of the hanky-panky, where the bullfrog jumps from bank to bank, saying eeps,
Oh shoot.
saying eeps, ipes, oops, oops, jump off the lily pad, curve, flop. So then and then when whoever lands on top gets out of it.
This would be in a circle, but there's 3 of us. And when you get down to 2 people, you do this. Right. So one person crosses their arms. Wait, you're crossing your arms.
Sure.
Sometimes it can be about strength, because I would win. But
Down by the banks of the hanky-panky, where the bullfrog jump from bank to bank, saying eeps, ipes,
oops, jump off the lily pad, curve, flop. I win.
You guys are awesome. So I think it goes without saying that some games and even songs are better done outside versus inside.
Oh yeah.
Kind of have to figure out, for example, you might not do some of the louder, more active games in the library if that's where you meet, right?
Yeah.
But definitely at camp, you could probably make
Oh yeah.
some louder noise.
We do Herman the Worm at camp.
Okay. Well, what I really noticed about our session is that the two of you are having a lot of fun doing this. And so I think that's probably the message, the message that we want to send to other troops, to just get started, jump in and start some traditions and find some songs and games that they really like to play. Does that sound fair?
Oh yeah, that's really fun. It's really fun to do it. So.
Okay. You guys have any parting thoughts for us? Other than check out the blog post, blog site? No? Well, thank you for joining me today. I appreciate it. And keep on singing, girls. Thank you.
Bye. Hello.